Good evening. Here is the world news from our studio BGI TV, Baba Bagere Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Moriwe Rebilalawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. FG not serious about political solution to Igbo's release, lawyer. Buhari arrives Maiduguri after Boko Haram attack. 2023, nobody wants you at federal level. Primate Ayodele wants Tinubu. Insecurity, we won't hand over Nigeria how we met it. Masari. Our problems in Nigeria don't define us, says Ian. It's breaking news, gunmen attacked Taraba Mosque during worship. Police rescue 3-month-old baby, orders from bandits in Zamfara. Drama as Alaafin seizes a legal crown from Ifa priests. Exit on 3. Ige's many enemies by Akonde. On a side note, gas truck crushes many people in Ibadan. And to foreign, China orders lockdown of up to 13 million people in Xi'an. And to sports, Atletico Bilbao versus Real Madrid. Benzema scores as Madrid wins 2-1. The news in details. A senior advocate of Nigeria, Chief Yomi Aliyu, who is the counsel for Yoruba Nation activists, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Igbo, has said there is nothing to show that the federal government is serious about using political solution to secure Igbo's release. Igbo, whose house was raided by operatives of the Department of State Services on July 1st, was arrested on July 19th in Benin Republic while traveling to Germany together with his wife, Rocco. The wife was released, but Igbo has remained in detention in Benin Republic since then. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, on November 11, during a press briefing, said the federal government would not rule out political solution to resolving separatist agitation in Nigeria. But speaking with correspondent on Wednesday, Igbo's lawyer said his client welcomed the offer and wrote a letter to the AGF about it. Yet his client had yet to see anything to suggest that the federal government meant what Malami said. Aliyu said the federal government has not done anything to show that it is interested in political settlement of the matter, notwithstanding the fact that we have accepted the move openly and via a letter to the AGF demanding inter alia compliance with the judgment of the courts. President Muhammadu Buhari has arrived in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, on a one-day walking visit, minutes after the Boko Haram fighters fired. The president arrived in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, after Boko Haram fired a rocket into Maiduguri. Buhari, whose aircraft landed at the Maiduguri Air Force Base at 11:45 a.m., is accompanied by top officials of the government. The governor of Borno, Professor Babagana was on the ground to receive him alongside all the security service chiefs who arrived in the city earlier. The president is visiting Borno for the second time in 6 months after having last visited on June 21st, 2021, when he commissioned massive projects undertaken by the Borno state government and Northeast Development Commission. The president was immediately driven out of the airport to the site of Sheikh Tijani Bolori Mega School behind Kota Maiduguri. Zulum appealed to the people to come out en masse to appreciate Buhari's efforts in supporting resettlement and recognize all the good works that the president had done for the state in the last 6 years. It was gathered that all markets were ordered to close and most roads within the metropolis are partially closed or diverted during the visit until the departure of the president scheduled for 2 p.m. Private Elijah Ayodele, the leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, has warned Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State, that nobody wants him at the federal level ahead of the 2023 general election. Ayodele advised the All Progressive Congress APC leader to fight for his soul and remain in the southwest, otherwise he would lose on both sides. The clergyman said this in a 90-page prophecy he released on Wednesday at his Lagos church. Ayodele said, I foresee the people are going to fight a lot and they need to do the needful because it's care. If care is not taken, I beg your pardon, They only waste their time, energy, and more money. Their sponsors will disappoint them. I'm advising Tinubu that nobody wants him at the federal level. Let him remain in the southwest, otherwise he will lose on both sides. Tinubu should remain in Lagos. He should hold on to Lagos and fight for his soul or his life. Lagos will make APC strong. APC will shake Lagos unless they fail to do the needful. Recall that recent media reports had indicated a frosty relationship between Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and Tinubu over the 2023 presidential race. Both politicians are aspiring to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, whose second term ends on May 29, 2023. Governor Aminu Bello Masari of Katsina State has expressed the resolve of the state and federal government to work round the clock to end the menace of banditry bedeviling the state and the country before the expiration of their tenure come 2023. Masari described the insecurity situation experienced in the northwestern part of the country and indeed the whole country as domestic banditry, though admitted that there have been some cases of cross-border banditry. The Katsina State government made the disclosure on Wednesday after signing the 2022 appropriation bill into law, which he said was primarily meant to complete the job started by his administration. Essentially, the banditry we're facing in Katsina and by extension Northwest and some parts of this country is domestic banditry perpetrated by people that are known to us, that we have lived together with, of the same culture, same language, same religion. In fact, the only thing that differentiates us now from them is that they are bandits and we are not, he said. Masari urged the people of the state to rise up collectively as a people and take advantage of technology to defeat the hoodlums and restore the lost peace in the states. A former Senate president, Senate's Pius Ayim, has stated that the problems facing Nigeria do not define it and its citizens. He stated that the events of 2021 may have been challenging, but praised the resilient spirit of Nigerians in overcoming them. The former secretary to the government of the Federation under the Goodluck Jonathan administration said these in a Christmas message to Nigerians on Thursday, expressing his hopes for a better 2022. The statement reads, "We all started this year, 2021, with high hopes and expectations, naturally as individuals, families, communities, and indeed a country. We will retain memories of good and not too good experiences in one area of our lives or another in the year 2021. However, whatsoever may have come our way this year, we must give thanks to God for sparing our lives. For our country, the challenges we have faced in 2021 may have been daunting. We may have been stretched almost beyond limits in every facet of life." Unknown gunmen suspected to be bandits have attacked a mosque at Tela Town in Gasol local government area of Taraba State. It was gathered that the attack was carried out on Wednesday evening while worship was ongoing in the mosque, led to the abduction of at least 4 worshippers. When contacted by correspondents, the Taraba State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Usman Abdullahi, confirmed the attack. He was, however, unable to give details of the incident, saying, "I will get back to you shortly." The gunmen, who were said to be numbering about 12, invaded the worship center with sophisticated weapons during Isha prayers and whisked their victim to an unknown destination. The police in Zamfara State have rescued a 3-month-old baby recovering sophisticated weapons from bandits. Mr. Ayuba El-Kanen, the commissioner of police in the state, told newsmen in Gusau, the state capital, that the victims were abducted from Ruga, Tudu village in Bongudu local government area. According to El-Kanen, the police operatives also apprehended 3 suppliers of hard drugs to bandits and recovered some items from them. He explained that the items include 1 motorcycle, 8 AK-47 rifles, 1 general-purpose machine gun, GPMG, 1 rocket launcher, and 5 magazines. He stated that the police in the last 4 months have recorded tremendous success in the ongoing war against banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other crimes in the state. El-Kanen explained that the police operatives also recovered 69 cows from bandits in the last 4 months. He stated that the ban on the use of fireworks in the state is still in force, warning that the police would not spare any person found culpable. He assured the people that the police would work in collaboration with other agencies to ensure adequate security in the state towards ensuring a itch-free Yuletide season. There was a mild drama when the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, seized a beaded crown from an Ifa priest, Ifatokun Jayola Murakinyo, also known as Oba Edu. The first-class Oba also hung the crown on a tall tree after the priest wore the crown during Ifa ceremony and paraded himself as a king. Platform Times gathered that the Alaafin took the decision following a written petition against Ifatokun, who was said to have worn a beaded crown during an anniversary celebration in Ifa Temple and was alleged to have got permission to wear the crown. In a statement issued on Wednesday, Oba Adeyemi said he had to take the action in order to avert violence and possible destruction of properties in Isale Oyo over the development. The statement reads, His Imperial Majesty Oba Lamidi Olayiwola Adeyemi III, the Alaafin of Oyo, the permanent chairman of Oyo State Council of Obas and Chiefs, has just averted a protest and possible wanton destruction of lives and properties in Isale Oyo community over the action of Babalawo Ifatokun Jayola Murakinyo, aka Oba Edu, who wore a beaded crown during an anniversary celebration in Ifa Temple and was alleged to have gotten permission to wear beaded crown. Chief Bola Ige was in the eye of the storm before he was killed on December 23, 2021. Ex-Osun State Governor Bisi Akande, in his book, My Participations, recalled the travails of the late Ige with the leadership of the Afenifere, his deputy as governor of Oyo State, Chief Sunday Afolabi, and Alliance for Democracy AD members in Osun State. He also relieved the memory of Ige's harassment in Ife, where his cap was removed by a group of miscreants he said were led by his ex-deputy Iyola Omishore. He said Ige had been led into the inner palace where they would be entertained and was still greeting some of the guests when teens and twats surrounded him, seized his cap and subjected him to a series of humiliations. For a Yoruba elder, removing his cap was the unkindest courts of all. Omishore presided with glee over that episode, he alleged. Akande said it took the security detail of Chief Bode George, the then National Vice Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to rescue Ige from the miscreants and chaperone him into the inner palace. Ige, Akande Rhodes, came to Ile-Ife without his security details as a serving minister. Many people were killed by a gas-laden truck on Thursday afternoon at Mokola Roundabout, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Daily Trust learned that the brake of the truck failed while negotiating the popular Mokola Roundabout and killed many people as a result. A source at the scene of the event who confirmed the accident to correspondent on ground, it is true, many people are killed. In fact, a young boy lost his 2 eyes to the accident. As I speak, they have taken some corpses out of here and we are still having 2 dead bodies here. When contacted, the police public relations officer in the state command, Adewale Oshifeso, who confirmed the incident to Daily Trust, said he was going to get back to the correspondent on ground with more details later. May their soul rest in peace. And to foreign, China ordered the lockdown of as many as 13 million people in neighborhoods and workplaces in the northern city of Xi'an, following a spike in coronavirus cases, setting off panic buying just weeks before the country hosts the Winter Olympic Games. State media reported that city officials ordered all residents to stay home unless they had a pressing reason to go out and suspended all transport to and from the city apart from special cases. One person from each household will be permitted out every 2 days to buy household necessities, the order said. It took effect at midnight Wednesday with no word on when it might be lifted. There was no word on whether the virus was the newly surging Omicron variant or the far more common Delta. China has recorded just 7 Omicron cases, 4 in the southern manufacturing center of Guangzhou, 2 in the southern city of Shanxia, and 1 in the northern port of Tianjin. And to sports story. If you're just joining, you are watching the world news from BGI TV. Karim Benzema scored the goals in Real Madrid's 2-1 win at Athletic Bilbao on Wednesday to send Carlo Ancelotti's side into the winter break 8-point clear atop La Liga. As Real ended the year with a bang, City rivals and defending champions Atletico Madrid suffered their 4th straight defeat, a 2-1 reverse at Granada, to leave them 5th but a yawning 17-point adrift. Benzema ultimately put the fixture out of reach of Real's Basque Ost in a matter of minutes, Owen Sargent pulling one back with a speedy 10th minute reply, which hit the woodwork before evading Thibaut Courtois. Benzema's 14th and 15th goals of the season consolidated his position at the top of the league's goal-scoring charts. Earlier, Atletico's shaking defense of their La Liga crown took another big hit with injured duo Antonio Griezmann and Steven Savage absent. Atletico would be more than happy to swap strategies with Granada, for whom this was a 12th consecutive win in front of their home fans and their 5th game without loss. That was the world news from BGI TV, but before we go, a quick retake of the headlines once again. FG not serious about political solutions to Igbo's release. Lawyer. Buhari arrives Maiduguri after Boko Haram attack. 2023, nobody wants you at federal level. Primate Ayodele wants Tinubu. Insecurity, we won't hand over Nigeria the way we met it, Masari. Our problems in Nigeria don't define us, says Ayim. And breaking news, gunmen attacked Taraba Mosque during worship. We also brought to you, police rescue 3-month-old baby, orders from bandits in Zamfara. Drama as Alaafin seizes illegal crown from Ifa priest, hangs it on a tree. We also brought to you Ige's Many Enemies by Akode. And on a sad note, which we brought again, gas truck crushes many people in Ibadan. And from the foreign scene, China orders lockdown of up to 13 million people from Xi'an. And finally, from sports story, Athletic Bilbao versus Real Madrid, Benzema scores as Madrid wins 2-1. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate for always being a part of our broadcast all time. You can link up on YouTube with Baba Bagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates of our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like the page and follow the page for you to have quicker updates of our broadcast. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement of your goods and services and products, coverage of event and function, the phone number right on your screen is the number to call. Do not hesitate. I am yours faithfully, Mowiri Rebilalawa. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from everywhere you're watching from. God bless.